Well, they have been traveling around the capital region, changing locations after wearing out their welcome. A mobile tent city has pulled the pegs up in Oak Bay and moved to Gyro Park. But what campers left behind at its last stops may be hurting more than helping their cause. CTV's Rob Buffum reports.
These protesters just set up camp at Gyro Park, meters from a kid's playground. And already those using the park are worried.
It's scary. It's scary.
There's got to be better locations for sure than what they're doing.
Their concern fueled by the campers' recent past. A week at Oak Bay's Municipal Hall, another at Willows Beach, where feces and drug needles were found, and most recently, a week here. The Cenotaph and Uplands, where crews are preparing for Remembrance Day, and police say one of the protesters vandalized a tribute bench.
I think it's an incredibly disrespectful act to do. Obviously, that's a special bench for a family, and now taxpayers will incur about a $1,500 expense.
When the camp was here at Willows Beach, police say they responded to a drug overdose, and park staff say they found needles in a garbage can. When it was at Oak Bay's Municipal Hall, hazmat crews say they found multiple needles and drug paraphernalia.
So this is very typical of what we're finding at in the camps.
These needles were some of those collected behind Municipal Hall by a hazmat team, which warns the general public should never handle them.
They pick it up with their bare hands. The opioid could be is transdermal. Could go right through their skin and they could then become infected.
No needles were found at the Cenotaph, and the protesters say their focus is squarely on highlighting the ongoing housing crisis, what it considers broken promises after last year's tent city.
There was no support services or community transferred over into the housing. There was none of the volunteer community that we had that were at tent city.
It's a message that finds sympathetic ears.
Where else are they supposed to set up camps? It's a bigger problem than just this neighborhood. I mean, it's all province-wide.
But what these campers are leaving behind might be overshadowing their message. Robert Buffum, CTV News, Saanich.